you don't come on and start with joking, no?
Ready?
It's,
Well, if you're ready,
I'm always ready.
say anything now.
Just a minute, let me pan this thing right.
Hi my people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about cliche things that people usually talk about at the start of the new year, but though they are cliche, they are necessary stuff anyway. Now I don't know if you are like me. When I make New Year's resolution, I'm always making New Year's resolutions, and shortly thereafter or eventually projects become incompleted, and things that I started out doing, I allow life to take over, and everything just crash. And I realize that this often leads to disappointments and regrets, which end up making me feel worse than I have before. And what I found though is that when I decided that I need to make a change, and I start making the plans right away, and even start making small steps toward that big date. Say I set a big date, then I'm going to start something big. I start making small steps to go towards that date. Now I am not against New Year's resolutions, because some people just work better with a deadline. You know, a planned deadline, especially for big decisions. Just know that you don't have to wait for that specific one date to start, like the January 1 that everybody usually start with. Just start making your plans, carry out some small actions, no matter how small it is, and when you make them, carry them through to completion. So here's the advice that I plan to live by this year and going forward, and I hope that you join me in taking these very valuable advice. The first one is to identify the barriers in your life, especially those that are keeping you from going for what you want. Identify them, don't ignore them. Some of them is staring you straight in the face. Some of you plan to ignore them. Identify them, and then the next step is to develop the discipline, the courage and the strength that you need to permanently move beyond these barriers. They can be moved. There's no barrier in your life that is permanent. As long as you want to move it, it has to move. Then the next thing to do is to keep moving forward, even when you feel like you're being pulled back. Because I believe, and I have learned, that the force of your push is much greater than any force that can pull you back. And I was asking my husband to help me with how to explain this part. You know, just to say what I mean when I say the force of your push is greater than any pull. Look at when a mother is about to have a baby. When the delivery date is coming nearer, she gets fearful, and she dread the time going into the labor room. But that is a pull. The fear is pulling her back. But isn't the push to push that baby out into a new life of opportunity a lot greater than that fear of having the child? The mother know that this fear only lasts for the time before the baby born, but the push is for a lifetime. So I hope you understand the analogy, that the force of your push is greater than any force that can pull you out. The next thing to do is to free yourself from the unnecessary drama in your life. And for some of us, the drama in our life is really related to, or as a result of how we view things and how we react to certain things in our life. Sometimes if you just ignore the things that don't contribute to your growth, it helps a lot. So to eliminate the drama from your life, just spend less energy on things that does not contribute to your growth. All right, then the next thing you're going to do is spend more time in your business. I would plainly say mind your own business. Everybody have a purpose on this earth. Everybody was given talents and abilities, and all of those are given by God for our own, to live our purpose on this life. So if you spend the time looking at what others are doing with those talents that they were given and abilities, you're going to spend less time on minding your own business. So for this year, mind your own business. The next thing, if you're accomplishing and you realize that you're still harboring hatred and low self-esteem and discrimination and all those things, your accomplishments are not going to cover those, you know. They are not going to cover it, and it's not going to get rid of it. So what you need to do is to be conscious about ridding yourself of these unnecessary baggages. Just be conscious. Eliminate them one at a time, two at a time, but be conscious that you have these things and your accomplishments are just simply not going to make you better in life. My greatest advice to you for this year though is to make mistakes. Yes, I did not stutter. Make those mistakes. I kept running away from mistakes and not doing some things or doing some things just to avoid making these mistakes, and because of that I spent many years living in stagnation, fear and stagnation. So yes, make those mistakes, because if you are making mistakes, it simply means that you are trying new things, you are making new things, you are learning, you are living, you are pushing yourself, you are changing yourself, and most importantly, you are actually doing something. So in a nutshell, whether your New Year resolution or a timeline for a mindset change or for to do some things and to make big decisions, make your next step be doing something that you have not done before. Believe in yourself some more. Go for that dream and live your God-given purpose. You notice how I want the plum and I go for it? I climb the fence to get that one plum. Go for what you want in life. Like the video. Comment and share it with somebody who, you know. You notice how I go for the plum? Because I want it. Go for what you want. Make those resolutions but carry them through to completion. Like the video. Comment on it and share it. Share it like food and love. Video more wanted a picture.
Okay. Just tell me you're ready.
Yeah man, take this picture, just take picture. Okay, yeah, remember. Anything at all, just test it.
Let me tear them bikes. That know you?
You're careful. May make me run out of space here.
I forget the bell. That's not good. Alright.
You start already? You said me to tell you when you're ready. So how you start and not shake it. Eh? That makes sense to you? Can press this up? Paparazzi? Eh? Me say if you're paparazzi.